Hey, let's just throw it out there. HIPAA compliance is a pain in the butt, but at the same time, you have to organize the chaos of your business and you're looking for a project management or a CRM tool that is going to allow you to deliver a great service to your customers, but also make sure that you're compliant with HIPAA so that you don't have an illegal business practice. So before we get into which tool is right for you, let's just do a quick overview of exactly what HIPAA compliance looks like and why there are so many tools that don't offer it. So typically what happens is let's say you're working with an attorney or a consultant with your business and your business is in the healthcare field. Well, you're going to have that person sign what's known as a business associates agreement. And that person is considered a business associate. And what that agreement is going to do is outline everything and make sure that you're both in HIPAA compliance. Well, the strange thing is when you're using a project management tool, that tool is actually considered a business associate. So what you have to do is then get a business associate agreement signed between you and the tool. And due to all the different hoops you have to jump through, a lot of the tools out there do not offer HIPAA compliance. Some of those tools that are very popular are ones such as Trello, Asana, Notion, and Basecamp. So if you're using tools like that right now in the healthcare field, you are out of compliance. So two tools that I have used and are excellent in their own ways are ClickUp and Monday.com. Both of these services offer HIPAA compliance, but only in the enterprise plan. So what I want to do in this video is take you through a few different resources that you can use to help decide which tool is right for your needs. And just as a heads up, I will have links in the description below this video. They may be affiliate links, which helps to support my YouTube channel, but you still get the best possible pricing and promotions available to you. So looking at the screen right now, this one I thought was really helpful. This is ClickUp.com, and this is focused specifically on their health plans. And really, when it comes to comparing these two services, I think you have to ask yourself three questions. One is the size of your team that is going to be using the tool. Number two is feature set. And number three is just overall security. So looking at this article, and again, I will link to this in the description below, you will see here that ClickUp is HIPAA compliant and also SOC2 compliant as well, only in their enterprise plan. So I want to stress that again, this is only in their enterprise plans. So the reason that I mentioned the size of your team is that with Monday.com, they require a minimum of 25 users on the enterprise plan. So let's say that you have 15 users. And what I mean by users, people who actually work at your business that'll be using it. It's not the number of clients that you have. But if you have 15, then you're going to have to pay for 25 seats and end up spending a lot more to use the tool. So with ClickUp, they allow you to actually have a lot less users and they're not going to charge you a minimum of 25 seats that you have to purchase. So that's obviously going to be a huge advantage right there. But why don't we jump ahead to actually the security concerns that you may have depending on if you're looking at Monday.com versus ClickUp. So Monday.com has a few things going for it compared to ClickUp when it comes to security, specifically with the enterprise plans. So this is a really helpful article here on Monday.com's blog. But one of the things that you'll see is they have what's called a panic button. So let's say that you think a team member's login credentials are compromised. You can one click close down the entire tool so that nobody can get in and out of it. So that's a really nice feature. Another nice feature are IP restrictions. So that means that healthcare companies can choose the exact locations of the devices that can access the CRM platform. So even if somebody had their credentials compromised, if that person is not logging in from that specific device, they can't access the information on the tool. So this one may be a little bit more anecdotal when it comes to security, but when you're looking at the history of these two companies, Monday.com was started in 2012, where ClickUp was started in 2016. So that is 4 more years of getting your stuff together. And that's quite a bit of time when you're talking about the difference between like 10 years and 6 years of being an open operation. A good example of this is if you were to search the ClickUp app in the Apple App Store, what you'll notice is that there are 2 different apps, and one of them was like the original version and then the other one's the new version. So you can see the growing pains right there in the App Store that they were able to improve things with the new app. Where if you go to the App Store for Monday.com, you're going to see a lot more reviews and an app that has more track record. Now, this one is a little bit more anecdotal, but there is some evidence here to suggest that Monday.com has been doing this better for a longer amount of time. Now, from using both tools, I have found when it comes to features, which is a third question you need to be asking yourself, is that ClickUp is more feature rich at a lower price point, but Monday.com is easier to use and onboard and just understand. So whenever you're using any of these tools for project management, they are only as good as the users using them, and we are human and we all have our own limitations. And what I have found from using both tools is that the usability of Monday.com is a little bit easier than ClickUp. And I say that with a grain of salt because both are excellent tools and have established themselves as industry leaders. So what I would say is if you have less than 25 users, I would recommend ClickUp because you're going to save a lot of money by going that route. If you have more than 25 users, I would use Monday.com because of the usability and also its track record. Lastly, on the screen right here, I have tutorial walkthroughs of both Monday.com and ClickUp. So I will catch you in that next video. And again, I appreciate you using my affiliate links in the description below. All right, I'll catch you in that next video.